told my sister, La Rose, Nikamate Menenda Gumban, hold me because I'm going to fight. Hi guys, it's your girl Nila. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, the content is all about story time, lifestyle of a Congolese student living in Rwanda. And if you're not new here, welcome back, and remember to click on subscribe, share, and like. It's really a big help to me, guys. So jumping right in with our story time of today, where I'll be telling you about how I almost fought in a church because of a lady. So, to start with the story, I'm going to explain to you a little bit of context of how it all came on, and so that you don't get lost. So, normally I'm a long nail girl. So this one is just because of work, and I was like, I want to make my work more easier and faster when I'm doing it. But I am a girl that loves long, like really long nails, square nails, so they can be like up to here. So last year in around December, I had to go to my brother's wedding, and I had to go to my brother's wedding in Congo, then come back to Rwanda, then go to Burundi. So I was like, of course I have to look good because it's my brother's wedding. So I had to do what looks best for me, and like I'm confident, you understand? So I go before the wedding, I go to get my nails done. Of course, I get some square nails, long nails. I'll see if I still have the picture. So I get my nails done. They're pretty long. Not pretty long, actually. They were a little bit longer than usual, but it's okay. Like, it's the normal size. So I get my nails done. Then I go to Congo to my brother's wedding. All goes well, everything is good, the wedding is beautiful. I come back to Rwanda at around on the 24th, somewhere there. So when I come back, I'm like, I'm going to Burundi on the 27th. Yeah, it was 2 days after Christmas, so I'm going to Burundi on the 27th. And I'm like, I cannot change my nails. My nails were still really good, and they were okay. It had just been like 1 week, because I spent 1 week in Congo. Then we celebrate Christmas. After Christmas, 2 days after Christmas, I'm packing for Burundi. Me and my sister, we go to Burundi. Mind you, it was like there was an event of our church was preparing of a youth camp. So we went there for a little bit of holiday, then to participate in the youth camp. So we went, the event was being held there, and of our church, and we were like, we're going to spend there 4 days. 4 days, yes, so we can come back on New Year, and we can spend New Year Eve in Rwanda. Then we're like, we get there, so we spent like the whole day traveling, and we get there. So this event was like a youth camp from people all over. There were people from Ethiopia, people from Congo, people from Uganda, Rwanda, because we're coming from Rwanda, we're representing Rwanda. Then we're like, yeah, so we were like people all around, and people also from Burundi. So we get there, and we find all diversity of people. We're a lot of people. We're over 1,000. So mind you, we arrived like on a Wednesday, and then We went to the church on a Thursday, and then yes, we went on a church on a Thursday, and we spent the whole day there. So mind you, there were people sleeping in some dorms of the church, and yeah, I had my long nails. Of course, I was not shy. I was not hiding them. I didn't have a complex. I was okay. I was okay. I was like, it's normal. Of course, I didn't see people in the church doing their nails. They had no nails done, but I was like, life choices. It's my thing, not your thing. And I'm like, taste and preference. So I didn't really pay mind that people didn't do their nails. And it is our church, but now the branch of Burundi. So I'm like, in our church, we're okay. We can have these nails and it's okay. So basically everyone had nails. I get there and I'm like, I go to church. It is a youth camp, so we expect a lot of young people. So I went there. I knew it was a youth camp, and of course, I knew there would be a lot of young people. It was expected. So I reached there. I find that in church, people are looking at me weird. Firstly, I had my jeans because it's my go-to cloth when I'm not at work. And I only brought jeans actually because, we go to church in jeans. So I reached there, no one is in jeans. They're all in skirts, dresses, all the ladies. And I'm like, okay. I didn't think a lot about it. Now the problem comes in when everyone is looking at me like, I was with my sister. I don't know you guys. In my head, I was like, I'm with my sister. I don't know you guys. I don't care. But then, everyone started looking at me weird, looking at my nails, looking at my jeans. I was like, it kept on for we had to go in that event for 3 days. Then on the second day, because it used to end at around 11 p.m., at around 9 p.m., we go to the dorms. Then I reached there, you understand? When it's like a dormitory, we get to be in the same there's a big hallway for where you're going to sleep. So you guys have different people. So me, I was with my sister where I was sleeping, but there were other people there. Tell me why I'm walking in the hallway, minding my own business. Then this lady comes in and says, and asks me, are you a hoe? She asked me it in Kiswahili and she was like, uko bahaga? How does someone ask you that question, even if I was? Sweetheart, you don't ask me that question. Then I'm shocked. I'm like, huh? Because I was like, did I hear correctly? Because she was from Congo, so that's why she was speaking Kiswahili, and I understood Kiswahili because, well, I don't know how they knew that we were from Congo, but they noticed that we were from Congo. And that lady, she looked at around 40. She spoke to me in Kiswahili, asking me, uko bahaga? Oh! I'm like, what? Then, because my honest reaction was like, what? Because it was like, are my ears working correctly? Then she was like, yeah, Dio, because your nails, the way you dress, don't you have pants? Don't you have skirts, dresses? I'm like, Mama, please, tuheshimiane. Let's respect each other. Because how the audacity of you coming to ask me, being so disrespectful when we don't know each other, when I have not done anything to you, and you're being really disrespectful. I'm like, chill, because I told her, tuheshimiane, atujuane. So there my sister is in the corner laughing. Like, she's chuckling there, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, wait, is this really happening? And then I'm like, the lady tells me, you know, we are in church. As a lady, as a Congolese lady, you're not supposed to wear jeans, to have those long nails. You know, you are a lady who is on the market. Hey, Jesus. She said, you're a lady who is on the market with those long nails. No man will respect you. You won't find a man. Guys, I had to go cool my emotions because repeating this story builds up again the rage that I felt. So, right back in, the lady asks me, tells me, with my nails, I won't get a husband. Then I'm like, really? Are you sure? Are you the one that provides husbands? So, mind you, we're speaking in Swahili, so literally right now I'm translating our discussion in my head. So I'm like, are you the one who gives out husbands? She's like, no. Even if you won't be able to get a Congolese husband with those kind of nails. I'm like, sweetheart, where I am and where you are, people think differently. Our generations and yours is really different. Stop talking to me as if we're the same age, mama. So I tell her that, and she's like, what did she tell me again? She told me, when I told her that we're not in the same age range, that the people who will totally court me will love me for my nails. She told me, even if he marries you, he will make you remove those nails after marriage. Oh my God. I was like, but what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Because I told her, ukuna problemi gani? What problem do you have? Huh? Because I feel like what you're telling me is really personal. Like, why? What is the cause of all this? We don't know each other. You're being rude and impolite and disrespectful. And she's like, as a Christian girl, you're not supposed to have those long nails. And you don't have to come in church with jeans, with pants. I'm like, where we come from is really different. Okay? Stay with your conservative mindset and I will stay with mine. Then that's when she starts reading me Bible verses and I'm like, keep quiet. I don't want to hear you. Then she's like, that's all due to, because of those nails they are getting to your head, they are changing the way you act. So when she told me that all that was because I of my nails that are getting to my head, I was like, sweetheart, who are you to tell me what I'm supposed to do? Am I a kid? Are you doing parental? Did I tell you I don't have a mother? Mind you, guys, I'm not in general, I'm not a disrespectful person. I'm not disrespectful. But I respect those who respect me. And the lady came attacking me. So literally, it's normal. It's normal. I built up a defense mechanism because she didn't come in kind. She didn't come in because she's around 40s. She didn't come in as a mother figure, Christian, saying that, hey, my name is Tata. I saw you, I was like, no, you understand what I'm meaning, the context, the way she came, it was attacking me because the literal first question that she asked, she was like, are you a hoe? Kumbahag. Then literally, immediately I was like, I can't even listen to what this lady is going to say because, of course, she has already made a picture of me in her head and nothing is going to change. And I'm like, then I told her, Mama, do you know that sometimes the people that are more dressed in long skirts, long sleeve tops, neck, genre machingo WC. In English, it's turtlenecks, that are covering every body part. Sometimes they're the worst. Huh? And most of the times, actually, they are really worse. So I'm like, did you know that sometimes they can be more worse than me? But just because now you see me, because I have nails and I am like this, you literally you make a picture of me, you insult me, you think you have the right. Who are you? If my mom, my own parents are okay with my nails, who are you to come and parent me? Do we know each other? We just met today. So literally I was pissed. Then she's like, then when I asked her if she knows that sometimes the people appearances can lie to people, because I was like, that people who cover their body parts can that they can sorry, I was checking the text. The ones that are cover their body parts can be the worst. She tells me, well, that also can happen, but to me, your appearance tells me everything. I told my sister, because my sister was literally behind me chuckling. That lady, she will leave me in the desert with no water. Hey! So I told my sister, La Rose, nikamate menenda gombana. Hold me because I'm going to fight. Sorry. I was like, the audacity. Sweetheart, please. I told my sister, because I didn't shout it. Mind you, when we were talking, there were people who gathered. I told La Rose, my sister, La Rose, nikamate mnida gumbana. Hold me, I'm going to fight. Then La Rose is like, it's okay, don't mind her. I'm like, no, how dare she? My aggression mode has come in. How dare she? I will fight. She's a lady who's almost, she's the generation of my mother. Why can't she say this to her, to a lady who can almost be her daughter? Okay? Because I do understand that sometimes people give advice, but even if they also give criticism. But if you're going to give criticism, don't come off as attacking. Had she come to me acting nice, she doesn't start off aggressively, I would have listened to what she had to say, even if I wouldn't change my nails. I even forgot one small detail. Then she was like, I told her, well, she told me the men she knows cannot marry a lady like me. Then I'm like, thank God I'm not going to marry the men you know. Then she told me, honestly, I would send my brother to marry you so he can break you. What? So she was like, I will send my brother so he can come, seduce you, marry you, then break you. But the problem is I have no brothers. I'm like, God's soul. So at that time I was like, my anger was here. My level, the rage level was here. I was going to fight. I was like, how dare you? How? Then a voice told me, Ornella, breathe in, breathe out. I went with my sister, we went outside. I tell it to this, because we had come with our leader from Rwanda and his wife. So I told it to the wife of the guy and of my pastor, and I'm like, hey, there is this lady, she told me this, she told me that, and I was really offended because I expected us, I expected us to be in a safe environment, okay? In an environment of Christ, you know, like in a Christ-centered environment, no judgment. Don't judge for you shall be judged. That's what we're being taught every day. And now I'm coming here, I'm being exposed to things that actually hurt my emotions. So I explained to her the whole thing, how it happened. Like I was feeling really sad because I was like, this lady just came to tempt the devil in me. So I'm like all sad. Then the wife of my pastor, she's like, huh? She told you what? Show me that lady. Show her to me. I'm like, but I thought you were the one who was going to calm me down. You're going to also fight. He's like, no, je dois la parler. Parce que the lady speaks French. She's from Cameroon. The lady speaks French. So she told me, elle ne peut pas dire ça. She can say that. Je dois la voir. I have to see her. How? Comment? And then immediately our pastor comes in. I tell him again the story, how it happened, and it's like, Onela, I'm so sorry. Unfortunately, I can't like control how everyone thinks. Everyone have independent thoughts. They have rights to their own beliefs and understanding. But I'm sorry that she offended you, because the bad truth is like everyone interprets the word the way they want it. And you having those nails, me personally, at our church in Rwanda personally, we believe in what is in the heart, okay? Not to the appearance of outside. So that's how it went, and bref, so that ends there. Every time I was seeing the lady, I was passing the other way, and she was looking at me like, and immediately I was like, ah, no. Et puis that day ended. So the day of the last day of the youth camp, we were in church. So the guests of honors are talking. So we were sitting like Rwanda, Uganda, so everyone according to where they came from. And so we were like literally on the first row, like directly in front of the altar. Then the main guests were talking, the guests of honors were talking, and they were talking about, I don't remember well the context. So they said, sometimes you see the ladies wearing having before he said nails, it was like ladies having, they were talking about marriage and whatsoever. Then they were like, sometimes you court a girl who is high maintenance. She does her makeup, she buys her own clothes, she has her long nails, and you try to get her off those things. So they were saying the way sometimes men marry ladies, then they try to change them after marriage. So as soon as he says that, there was someone behind me who tapped me, because literally before we were sitting, the two previous days we were sitting per country, but on the last days things got messed up to set in between each other. So I'm still having my long nails. The pastor says, you try to change them, those people who have nails. And when he says nails, someone taps me. And when someone taps me, because my pastor was next to the person, my pastor is like, don't touch her immediately. Because by the time I was turning my head, my pastor told me, Ornella, look in front, and told that guy, don't touch her. Let it be the last time I see you touching her, and let it be the last time I see you looking at her. In my heart, I was like, thank you. Because the adrenaline was going to climb, because the thing that had happened the previous day was still in me. I was still feeling the rage. But that guy, when my pastor told him that, he didn't look at me anymore. He was just like, and when we would have eye contact, it would be just for a second, and they would look aside. And I was really glad, because I don't support judgments. But guys, that was the story. I didn't know that saying it would bring back all the rage, the anger, I felt all those emotions. I was like, I'm going back there. I'm going back to that youth camp December. I don't know if I'm going to Burundi or Uganda, but I'm going back, and trust me, I'm coming with anything. And you see these nails, they will be here. So guys, in brief, this story is more entertaining for someone that can listen, but again, it's like, I want to advise people, please, if you have an opinion you want to put across, if you have like a criticism you're going to put across, make sure you're not attacking the person who you're going to do it to, you're going to give it to, because when you attack, immediately they make a sense of mechanism. As humans, that's normal. So like, really, that wasn't a good experience on my part. And that lady, even if you meet, no. Even if I find I'm going to marry in their family, no. I would change the husband. I wouldn't want him to be someone they sent to break me. So let's try. If something doesn't please you, mind your own business. Because it's, or if you can't hold it, give it, but give it in a kind way. Then the person won't be feeling the need to be in defense, to have a defense mechanism. So that was the story. Stay tuned to the story of next time. Thank you for watching. If you watched up to here, go in the comments and say good job or anything, or I made it, so I can know that you reached up to here. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe, share, and comment. Love you guys. Bye-bye.